Roadkill ramp truck is back in the garage, and after 2 years, we're finally going to start putting our Cummins powered hauler back together. But first, I want to thank you all. I want to thank the people that go to fsmgarage.com every month to buy the merch, and I really want to thank you guys that have discovered the super thanks button when you comment, because every dollar you donate goes right into the parts to put these things back on the road and for us to make more content for you. Ready? Let's put more parts on this one.
Their OG ramp truck's been at Concept Auto Collision here in Acworth for about 2 years, and it's not their fault. It's because we're trying to film and be here when we can, when they can. They're constantly busy, so our schedules, don't exactly match up all the time. It's about to start pouring down rain, but we're going to get the chassis inside, and we're going to put the body on it. Finally, after like 2 years, it's ready to go. I've already painted this. Everything's replaced on the front end. New A-arms, new bushings, all new steering, a hard lined, the transmission cooler lines, which is right there, hard lined all the fuel lines. So all this stuff is ready to go. The trans has been rebuilt from when we burned it up racing Cletus. So we're about to get this inside, and we're going to use a forklift and set the body on it and start assembling it. I miss this truck. Here's a little sketch. On back, on back, on back. Now this is sketch. All right, so we're using a 1967 forklift. Are we gonna wrap those with blankets?
Yeah, we'll put blankets on that, and then we'll lift the cab up in the air, swing it back around, and try to set it down.
All right, let's give it a shot. That's all we can do is try. Here we go.
Today's the day.
Today's the day, dude. We're finally getting the truck back. Cab's painted, cab's mounted, doors are kind of hung, fenders are hung. We're gonna get it back to the house, give it a bath, and final assembly of this thing. I can't wait.
Oh, dude. It's been 2 years. I don't remember what it's like to drive this thing. For those of you that are not familiar with the Roadkill ramp truck, I bought it from the Roadkill fleet. Brought it home. Guys from PowerDriven Diesel helped us disassemble an airport tug that had about 17,000 miles on it, and then compound turbo and Cummins swap our square body with a PowerDriven Diesel modified 47RH overdrive trans and lockup converter. And then we raced Cletus McFarland in his diesel-powered Galaxy. Killed our trans, thanks to some faulty wiring we had in the truck. And right about that time, we put it in the body shop and completely redid the cab. It's got all new doors and fenders from Brothers Trucks, a brand new hood. Did a lot of rust repair from the couple of trips it took to the Bonneville Salt Flats. And now it is ready to go back to my house and get cleaned up and reassembled. God, I can't wait to drive this truck again. Getting this truck back is part of the reason I've sold almost all the other Ram trucks I've had in my life. Those were all just kind of placeholders, I guess, until I got this one back, and I got them out of my system. And so we are down to Square Force 1, which I've decided to keep, and the OG. Our friend here with the tow truck has to get it out, get it down that hill without hitting anything, get it out to the street, and then reposition it and tow it home. We have ratchet straps going to the tie rods to keep the steering locked because there's no steering column in the truck right now, nor are there any brakes. The other thing we got to be careful about is the back half of this truck has been extended, not exactly what I would call a professional manner. They Z'd the frame, cut it on an angle, and then stick welded it back together, but there are no gussets, there are no fish plates. It's a C-channel frame that's been extended. And so we're gonna try to lift it without bending it or breaking it. So how is he gonna pick this up without bending the rear frame? Is he gonna pick it up by the wheels?
He's gonna pick it up by the bed.
That's scary.
Very.
Yeah.
I wonder if that thing will extend out enough to grab the wheels.
I hope it does, because if he tries to pick it up by the back of the bed, I don't think that's gonna go well. Here we go. Out of the body shop after 2 years. Gotta move a few things over here. You're doing good.
You get it?
Let me look. Ah, you're good.
Yeah, I'm hitting the curve now.
You got a lot of room. Did the fender always have a gap that big at the bottom? Is the other fender like that?
Earlier it was closed up. I wonder if the tire scrub or something. What's it doing?
Yeah, this side's fine.
It's probably because the frame.
This side's totally, like, look at this gap. I don't know what it looked like before. It's tight at the bottom, but
This one actually tightened up. I wonder if it's because the tension on the frame's bowing it.
it is a C-channel. Yeah, let's hope we didn't just twist this truck. This is crazy. Homeboy's running over the curb. Wow. Maybe we should have got it running and drove it home.
Well, I was supposed to reuse that tail light.
Oh, man. Come on, baby. Stay together. We'll be home soon. Oh, look, it's already closed up. It must have been because it was on a hill.
Dude, this is sketch. Oh my God.
That's the sketchiest unload I've ever seen.
My blood pressure, if you check it now, it's probably through the roof. I'm so nervous right now.
Nice work. Holy crap, dude. That was the sketchiest like maneuver unload I've ever seen. Homeboy can drive a tow truck, I'll say that much. You got a bolt we can put in the fender?
You guys
Cool.
have some chalk? Never mind.
Yeah, I was like, I don't, but I think I know a tow guy that does. Finally have it.
That was one of the most sketchiest deals we've had to do there.
Yeah. We tested the structural integrity of the extended stock C-frame. We tested the panel gaps between the front fenders and doors. So far, everything seems okay. When he got it outside, he set it back down. Everything kind of lined up again. So, yeah.
Dude. I was like sweating bullets, man.
At least it's coming home. And it can't go in the garage because it is covered in crap. And that upholstery that had sat outside for a couple years, when I moved one of the seats and spiders just came out from under it. I'm like, nah, man.
Did we move the
Pressure wash everything as soon as we get home.
we moved the back seat up a little bit? Roaches started crawling out. I was like, oh no.
Oh, dude. Yeah. It's coming home though.
I can't wait to get it home and wash it real good.
It's all downhill from here. Like legit. We will put the truck back together, and all that's left for them to paint is the lower valance, the hood. I think that's it, dude. Like, I think we're in the home stretch. It's just on me and you now. You know, it's a big moment. Like, I legit bought those other ramp trucks because we didn't have this one. And I wanted to experience all the other, you know, flavors of ramp truck out there. But those ramp trucks are gone, you know? Big Red, gone. Lincoln Hawk, gone. The green C50's gone.
I keep forgetting we had all those.
Yeah, we bought all those while this one was in the body shop. And here's the thing. Those guys at Concept Collision did a great job at fitting this in amongst all the collision work that they do.
Yeah.
That's really what they do every day is collision repair. And this thing ate up a big portion of their shop. They fit it in when they could. And Derek and those guys took care of it. You know, I'm stoked. And so now we get to put it back together and then just make all the upgrades we always wanted to make, like a stereo system, functioning AC, you know, all that stuff.
All the wiring was just, you know, hacked up and, you know, just bad connections everywhere. And now it's all going to be fresh, you know?
Yeah. We're probably not going to keep the upholstery. We'll probably look for like a late model interior out of a truck or a Suburban or something. But you know what's going to be really motivating is when we get home and we power wash the wood bed floor and it comes back to life.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be like, all right, cockroaches are gone, floor is clean. It can go in the garage. We can play with it.
Only bad thing now is, like, if you want to put it in the middle, that joker eats up the whole area. Like, sideways, front to back, it eats up the whole space.
Yeah. Here's the thing is, it does fit in the side area where the jet boat is right now. It does fit there, but you're not working on it there because you can't open the doors.
Right.
It has to go in the middle. And so after we power wash it, we really need to make it steer and stop and run. Because once it's in the middle, it needs to be portable. We can't just leave it in there, you know?
Yeah.
It needs windows quickly, you know? It needs cab lights immediately because we don't want to leave it outside. It's going to rain. Well, 2 days from now, it's going to rain, so.
Luckily, when we film Faster with Finnegan, we're going to have a week there in between because we're going to be working at your other shop. So we're not going to have to move it in and out to film.
That's true.
So we'll have another week to tinker with it.
Boy, will my wife be disappointed when she finds out she can't put her car in the garage. Because what she likes to do when I'm out of town is just sneak her crappy Explorer in there and think I don't notice when I do. And she does that out of spite because we have a deal.
What did she pulled up the other day? I was like working in the shop, cleaning the shop, and I had the mule backed up a little bit to give me some room to actually work. And she pulls up, opens the door, and just kind of pulls right up to it. And I'm just like, okay, I'll move it out of the way for you.
She loves that. She and I have a deal. She will never park in the garage as long as we live because that space is sacred. And she knows this. But when I leave town, man, if there's an open space in that garage,
She will make a spot. Like if you're gone,
she
will straight move stuff.
She has moved stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like, dude, she pulled in and parked when you were gone. She wedged her car in there and couldn't even open the door. I was like, why would you even want to come in here? You can't even open the door and get around your car. Like there was like 8 inches in between the door and her back bumper. Like, you couldn't even fit around it.
Spite is a powerful thing. Yeah. It really is.
Like,
it motivates people.
I'm parking here, damn it.
And here's the thing. If she jumps through all the hoops and goes through all the trouble to move stuff to fit that car in there when I'm out of town, fine, whatever. Just best believe as soon as I get back, it's going back outside. Look how moldy those seats are. To be honest, while it was gone, I was over the wedge bed. I was like, I don't like the wedge bed at all. It's stupid. We're going to change it. I'm not in a hurry to change it now. Now that the truck's back, I'm like, oh, kind of miss the wedge bed.
Yeah.
A little nostalgic, you know?
Yeah, let's just use it. You know, if you're still not in love with the wedge bed, then we'll get a different bed, like one that goes up and flattens out, you know, or something.
Or we'll turn it into a pickup because we now have a gooseneck trailer with nothing to haul it with because the toter's gone.
I'm thinking we can maybe put a hitch on that bad boy.
Gooseneck that?
Yeah.
That would actually be pretty sweet because then you can put the mule up front.
Yes.
And the gooseneck and take the mule to events. Maybe, I don't know. The rear axle, the dimension from the rear axle to the cab's probably not enough to put the mule on there. But you could probably put a gooseneck there after we fortify the frame. Maybe that's it. Maybe we turn that into a gooseneck. Yeah. Leave the bed the way it is. Because the middle of the bed, I mean, other than holding the ramps, it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, we can actually take the center boards out and we can build a hitch directly off the chassis. Not like, don't even attach it to the bed portion of it. Like, come off the chassis and build us a nice solid mount, and then have it just kind of snake through the wood
while strengthening the chassis.
Yeah, we'll put the wood back and just have it snake right through. A couple of hooks, the connection, wire connection, and
yeah,
multi-purpose, dude. Drag truck, tow truck, ramp truck, like daily driver, like.
I want to do the under the hood installation because that's where a lot of the noise comes from. And then insulate the firewall and, you know, make that thing as quiet as we can when you're going down the road.
I sealed all the holes in the firewall.
Nice.
Like every hole that was in the firewall is welded to shut. It's smooth. So,
because that's probably one of my favorite things about Score Force One is it's quiet inside.
It is.
You know, you drive down the road with the radio on, you can hear it.
Like let's get it a little further along and then have them come in and while there's no carpet or interior in it and be like, here you go.
Yeah.
The door panels are in the box, so if you want to put speakers in them.
Oh, do we have door panels?
I think so.
Oh,
let's open them today.
All right.
We've never opened the box.
You're right.
I don't even know what color the interior is, but we have a dash pad, and I think we have door panels.
I think at one point I committed to gray. I think we have gray parts. We need to get your guy in here to do a headliner.
Yeah, we need a board. It never had a headliner.
Never had a headliner before.
Oh yeah, it did. It had did it have the bows? Like, what did that truck have? Because it didn't, I don't think that had a board like, I can't remember.
I don't know. I've had so many square bodies. And this truck's been gone for so long, I have no idea what's going on. What day is it? Who are you?
Jake from State Farm.
Where are your khakis?
I am
Jake
wearing my
from
khakis.
State Farm.
It's gotta be against the law to look this damn good. Watch out now. Cause baby, I feel real good and I wish I would. Watch out now. It's gotta be against the law to look this damn good. Watch out now. Everybody watch out. Watch out now. I'm ready for a good time and I can't.
Oh man. Look at that. It's so shiny, bright. The perfect contrast with the red leaves of fall. Sweet. Wifey's gonna be stoked that this beast is in her driveway.
I'm on the move, I'm going up. I'm a man on a mission with no missions, and I'm looking for love. Oh.
Well, she's back home. I gotta say, looking good. No more rust. I don't think there are any more dents in it. Like, I'm stoked to have this thing back. It's been gone so long. We've bought 3 ramp trucks and sold them all in the amount of time it took to get this thing back to our house. And I'm sure we've lost some things. I'm sure we're going to replace some things. We're definitely going to make upgrades we've always wanted to do, like the old interior sucked. That's going to go away. But before we do anything, we have to clean it. Like, there are legit cockroaches coming out of the seats that are on the back. And it's just covered in shop dust. It's filthy. So right now, we're gonna wash the cab. We're gonna pressure wash the wood and the seats. Even though we're not keeping them, we'll use them for moving the truck around. Then it will go in the garage. It's Transformation Tuesday. Watch this. 1500 PSI, Amazon.com pressure washer. Going to work. You can hardly tell this sat outside for nearly 2 years. We'll put it back in, right? Remember the nice part, this thing's practically mixed. This will blow the cockroaches right out of it.
Do the bottom of it.
Okay.
Do it.
I bore the upholstery in half. Going back together. Look, no more dents in the roof.
It's gotta be against the law to look this damn good. Cause baby, I feel real good and I wish I would. It's gotta be against the law to look this damn good, baby. Everybody watch out. Last call for some alcohol. And don't forget to tip. The sun went down, but we still rolling. The band's still going, playing all ahead. I guess I'm now too legit to quit. I'm coming out the jacket cause we're turning up the heat. I wanna see you clapping when you get up out your seat.